The New Orleans Saints are at the Patriots, and the Patriots are 1-point favorites, Fez. I don't know how the Patriots can be favored over anybody. But if you were to pick one head coach that you would like to bet against, Dennis Allen would be that head coach. Dennis Allen is 21-34-2 against the spread as a head coach. He is the third worst coach against the spread in the last 20 seasons. Why isn't this being talked about enough?
I don't know.
The Saints, I think it's time for them to move on. I understand, Carmichael's there, and he was there with Sean
Defense
Payton.
is always good.
Allen is there. He's there with Sean Payton. But Sean Payton's gone. Drew Brees is gone. It's time to move on.
But they don't give up 20 points in any games.
Well, last week they did for the first time in forever.
I saw they've gone under, not have they gone under in 10 straight games.
They've gone under in 10 straight games, yes.
But
13 of the last 14.
18 of the 20 team totals in those games went 20 or less.
Yeah.
So, nobody scores in
Nobody's
Saints
scoring.
games. So, I landed on under. I played under 38. You can go ahead and I'm sorry, under 40 on this game. Put me down for that. One interesting disparity with the schedules. I went ahead and took a look at, and I bucketed teams into hard schedules or easy schedules. So New Orleans.
Well, we knew they had the easiest schedule coming in.
Yeah. So far, Tennessee, Carolina, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. Not a playoff team amongst them, probably. And then you look at New England, and different story. New England's played Philly, Miami, and Dallas. So much harder strength of schedule. So don't just look at the stats, which would point you necessarily to New Orleans. Having said all that, I got no dog in the fight. I make this game. Wait for it. I got too many spreadsheets here. I make Fez line as -0.5 for New England.
Yeah.
So I pass.
The only thing that I worry about with New England is you want to talk about how good New England is defensively. They lost their two best defensive players. Matthew Judon went down and Christian Gonzalez went down. They did trade for J.C. Jackson,
Maybe
though.
the Saints
they got him back.
Maybe the Saints can get to 17.
Maybe the Saints can score, though, with the Patriots being without Judon and Gonzalez. The Patriots can't run the football. They're 22nd in rushing success rate, 29th in rushing EPA per play. And against the defense in the Saints, as you mentioned how good they are, if you can't run the football, it's all going to fall on Mac Jones, and Mac Jones has looked terrible.
So I went back and I actually watched this game live. So Mac Jones is rolling to the right, and then he does a Mahomes-ish, turns and throws back to the left. And I'm like, oh God, it's like that movie, The Program, where the backup quarterback throws a pass at the end of the first half, and James Conn screams, "Don't throw it!" And he throws it, and it's a pick six. And James Conn goes nuts at halftime and says, clean up this mess. And he says the other guy's in.
He was also dating the coach's daughter.
Yes.
So he had it in for him.
He can. Can you vouch for the integrity of this young man? Oh, I can vouch for it. There's no doubt I can vouch for it. There is no integrity. But he gets away with it. So Jones throws a back against his body. A receiver comes back, makes a nice play, catches 12 yards. Literally 8 minutes later in the game, same situation, same pass, and this time Dallas well, wait a minute, we've seen this movie before, pick six.
Yeah. I think that, again, we don't know what's going on with J.C. Jackson. If he plays, the Patriots just traded for him, so it's a reunion there with Bill Belichick, which hopefully will improve them. Obviously, with Gonzalez going down, you need that cornerback. But with Judon going down, their pass rush suffers, and the Pats 2-9 against the spread in their last 11 games overall.
How happy is Tom Brady right now?
I think they should make the switch to Bailey Zappi. I think they just need to inject new life in this team. Mac Jones is just not it right now.
Little Fitzmagic. He looks good. Bring him back in.